Don't step on my Crocs, D's. Fresh out the bay, the game in my jeans. Black, slap, what do that mean? It mean a banging. Have my hand out, let me hang. These new can't with me. If I do a song with you, that's a luxury. If Hit Boy work with you, that's a luxury.
The unmistakable New York skyline to the east. And we are across the river on the Jersey side at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. We are ready, and so is Brandon Aubrey to kick this one off. And off we go here on a Thursday night. Montrell Washington now on the return. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Set, go.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That is caught downfield. It's Johnson, the tight end. The rookie from Ole Miss put that one on target for the first down.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. He'll look to throw. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. A gain of 16, good enough for a first down. A handoff as they try to run it here. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
At the Cowboys' 18-yard line. Track at 60.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Oh, no chance to get rid of that one. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position. But with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6. But after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
A 42-yard attempt.
Gano's kick is good. And the Giants will take a 3-0 lead.
And that's a good drive right out of the gate. They're able to make some plays, move the ball down the field. I know they didn't get a touchdown, but that is a good, positive result.
A safe kick taken at the 5. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up second and short. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
The size, the speed, and the strength of this defensive tackle was on full display, Mike. He defeats the block, strikes the ball carrier at the line of scrimmage. He's able to bring him down, keep it to no gain.
Here's 3rd and 2. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he's got it. That'll move the chains. First down at the 47.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the first down, and they're able to convert.
Play fake. Prescott going for it all. And that is incomplete.
You can just see the reaction on the sideline. This defense thought they had themselves a critical stop. The mantra down here for all defensive coordinators, Mike, is takeaways, field goals. That's what you're trying to do, and, man, they were this close to coming away with a huge takeaway.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. That is Ferguson in motion. On 3rd down, Prescott. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down. Like, living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And he didn't give the Gunners a chance to get down there and make a play for him. It's into the end zone and a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
At the 28-yard line.
A handoff here, up the middle. And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a first down on that gain of 5.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. One quarter.
With the score, Giants 3.
They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll throw out of the gun. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And That's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. And it'll be 3rd down. Now they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
Really nice job here by the defender. I mean, how often, Mike, do we see on these long downfield passes the defender kind of lose the ball in the air and get himself out of position? Well, that wasn't the case here. Really well done. And if I'm this quarterback, after these back-to-back incompletions, I got to find myself a little rhythm and take some easier throws.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. This drive will start on the ground. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. Paulson Adebo is there to make the play. They face 2nd down and 7. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Here we go! Right there! Hey, kill! 27!
Prescott. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he'll wind up out of bounds past the 45-yard line. A gain there of 23 yards. That's good for a Dallas 1st down.
Yeah! Here we go! Right there!
They'll run it on the inside handoff. And he is planted in the backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
Pistol now for Prescott. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They converge on him quickly. He'll only get a couple. That's Bobby Okereke there for the stop. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. A shotgun snap for Prescott. He's got a receiver, and that's Lamb. A pickup of 12 yards. 1st down, Cowboys. From the shotgun, it's Dak. Trying to make a play out of the pocket. Couldn't do it. It's intercepted. Picked off by Paulson Adebo.
I think when he goes back and watches this film, that's certainly going to be a ball he wishes he could get back. He puts a little too much air on it, and they're able to make a play, and they get themselves off the field.
He'll get that to the former Volunteer, Jalen Hyatt. And we'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
Let's go now.
Here's a run going left, taking on defenders, plowing forward. A pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Back to throw. To the outside, complete to Johnson. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
He'll let this go deep for the end zone. And the Cowboys are going to have it just past their 25.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning, being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown, and instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Dak going to throw it here on 1st down. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, here we go.
Prescott now. And he slides and covers up at the end, avoids the hit, and picked up decent yardage along the way. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Yeah! Here we go! Right check! Here we go, 46. 26.
Now Prescott. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced. And at other times, it looks like they've never practiced at all.
Here's Brian Anger now. He'll punt for the 2nd time after hitting a beauty in his first effort. A fair catch signaled, and they'll have it just outside their own 20. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
He gets that complete downfield to Slayton. So just a lone field goal accounting for the scoring in the first half. 3-0 is our score. As we get you down to Florida, Orlando specifically, for the coaches, Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this second half. About to get started. Just one score, one lone field goal. All these two teams could muster in half number one. What awaits us here in the second half? And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. First and 10. On the play fake, Dak throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
On play action, here's Dak. He's going to let one go deep for Lamb. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
This has really just been the story of the entire game. They just seem out of sync, don't they? I mean, they desperately need to find a way to just get some points on the scoreboard, any way it takes. They don't complete on the deep pass there, but keep shooting for it because at some point something's going to put.
And he will go all the way. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Cowboys. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. Aubrey, good with the extra point. And the Cowboys move out to a 7-3 lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. They'll begin here on the ground. Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
At the 31-yard line.
They'll look to throw. He's got his man, that's Slayton. And he'll be stopped short of 1st down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Trying to drive his way forward. I think he is short, and he is. That means 4th down coming up.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. The outside caught by Neighbors.
A little bit of a risky decision for some, Mike, but frankly, I really like it. I think the days of being aggressive on 4th down, even on your side of the field, are here to stay. And while some people say this is over-aggressive, in this case, the aggressiveness paid off, and they're going to keep this drive alive.
Throw, left side, that's Johnson. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, They find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That is caught side of the end zone. Touchdown, Giants. Now it's Graham Gano for the PAT. The kick is good. And the Giants are on top. It's now 10-7. So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. Now an opening past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36.
Yeah, here we go.
They'll run. He'll try the left side now. He'll dodge one would-be tackler and wind up getting a nice gain of 6 on the play. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Here we go, 47. Yeah,
They'll stick with him again. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
yeah, here we go.
Throwing is Prescott. And that is incomplete.
He does a fantastic job, Mike, of not only locating the ball in the air, but then attacking it hands on hands. That's exactly something they work on every week in practice. Great job translating those drills into a live game.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. This throw left side taken in by Johnson. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a 1st down.
Well, any fear they might have had that they'd come out of the halftime break flat has completely gone out the window. They're not content, Mike, here just having the lead. They're looking to extend it. A couple more plays like that, they're going to find themselves in scoring territory here very quickly.
He'll go underneath here. The running back out of the backfield.
Man, he fit that one in a tight window. One thing he showed off was his arm strength and his accuracy, but in the grand scheme of things, it didn't really amount to much.
Mustang 19. Check out.
He'll drop to throw. That is caught downfield. It's Johnson, the tight end. And he will score. Touchdown, New York. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. Using the tight end to get to the end zone, Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry. What an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, and this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. This will be returned from the 6. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield.
Yeah, here we go.
That is Ferguson in motion. Prescott on 1st down. That's to the left side. He's got Ferguson. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Third and long. Prescott. That's down the field for Lamb. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And he covers some ground on the return as well. Out of bounds, past the 40-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
Alert! Alert!
Now a give up the middle. And just a short pickup there to about the 44. They'll come up on a second down and 8.
Go!
Now they'll set up to throw. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. That's the safety, Malik Hooker.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
A first down throw for Prescott. He'll go right and find his running back. They'll come up here on second down and 5. From the shotgun, it's Dak. A quick slant taken by Lamb. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line. A shotgun snap for Prescott. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play a man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away. I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs.
When you find yourself trailing here late in the game, decision-making is critical. Not only is he able to extend the drive by picking up the first down with his legs, great job by the quarterback understanding, get out of bounds.
And that time, the pressure, too much, he'll go down.
And Dexter Lawrence with the sack just continues the upward trajectory we've seen as of late. 12 sacks over the last 2 years. At this rate, Mike, he very well could be an all-pro for his 3rd consecutive season.
He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That is going to be fall in. He's got it. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. On for the PAT is Aubrey. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3. A field goal here in the fourth quarter. Even with 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning, they're going to try an onside kick. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Ready.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now a give on the ground. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout. Here's a 2nd and 6. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Throw right side, taken in by Neighbors. 11 yards on the connection there. First down, Giants. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
7 Pirates. 70 Rangers.
Now, faking the give. This one is hauled in by Daniel Bellinger. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass. And he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
They'll empty out the backfield and line up for 3rd and 3. Back to throw. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. 2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's close to another 1st down. This is brought down just shy of the marker.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
Here's 2nd and 2. They'll look to throw yet again. He's got it at the 3. And he's in. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, New York. Gano on to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Giants go up by 10. 24-14 is their lead. So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. This returnable from the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
27. Here we go. We're going to 54.
Here's Dak to throw. He'll let this one go deep down the right sideline. That is hot. And he will take this one in. 73 yards. Touchdown, Dallas. Now Aubrey for the extra point. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3, a field goal here in the 4th quarter. A one-score game late, and you figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick.
With the rule changes on kickoff, Mike, it's just so hard to really expect to recover an onside kick nowadays. There's a lot of people pushing for kind of a radical change to this. Hey, can we make it 4th and 15? Offense gets the go. If they convert it, they keep the ball. I'm not sure that ever happens, but we can see here an onside kick, not much of a chance.
He'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. Now a handoff, running right. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. Cowboys going to use their 3rd and final timeout. Clock is stopped. 55 seconds remaining here in the game.
Let's go.
On 3rd down, we'll try to get it on the ground. And he lowers the shoulder. A gain of about 3.
A gain of 3. It's 4th down.
And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. They stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. So now, Graham Gano, the veteran, in another pressure spot. This to stretch the lead to more than a field goal. This one has plenty of leg. And it is good. A big 3 points as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Here we go. 47.
Here's Prescott. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. They'll come up now for 2nd down.
for 1 inch. Here we go, 46, 46. Hey, 47. Here we go, 46. Here we go, 47. 46.
Here we go. One final play. And that's going to be incomplete. The